to go for a run this morning, but I didn't have time, so I guess I'm just gonna do push-ups throughout the day. I'm not overly excited about that. Gluing some G10 liner to these burl scales. Just kind of gives a little bit of reinforcement. And we're getting a good little collection of knives here. These are knives, well, I shouldn't say all that. Some of these knives I started at the beginning of the week. Some of them have been done for a long time. But what I'm trying to do with my workflow is start a batch of knives on the Monday and have them finished by the Friday. So Monday we're cutting, we're grinding, blah, blah. The goal is to get profiled, bevels in, and then heat treated either Monday evening, Tuesday we can clean up. Tuesday, Wednesday, clean up, do handles. Thursday, Friday, do kydex sheaths. Ultimately, I'd like to do sheaths on Thursday and then package, list on the website, do all that jazz on Friday. Right now, I'm at about 5 days for batches, but, oh yeah, I got these two little guys there too. But anyways, these are our little projects for today. So I'm working on the scales for one of these little slivers. This is going to be a build video. Hopefully I can have it ready for this weekend. But one of the problems I'm running into is the screws that I'm using. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing the old standoff trick. So I've got the little aluminum standoffs. They're just little inserts and they go into there. You counter bore a hole on the inside of the handle. And that way these will sit flush to the knife itself. And then I countersink the outside, and then I've got these countersunk screws. They're too long, and then these ones here are too short. What am I going to do? Well, I need to grind these down a little bit, and the best way I have ever found to do that is with these little suckers right here. These little snap-on pliers. Part number is 612 AEP, I guess. The thing I love about them is look at the grip on those jaws. They've got grooves this way and this way. So when you're grabbing onto little screws like this, phenomenal amount of bite. And then I use these little lines as indexing so I can figure out, oh, I want everyone to be right there. I can set it up, boom, grind them away. I am a huge fan of autofocus, not really. These things are excellent, and it's nice because when you're grinding, you can kind of hold them here. You don't have to hold them in line. You can kind of hold your hand naturally. Very easy to work with, and you just kind of grab them, take them to your grinder, grind them away. Love these things. Oh no, I had a 3/4 inch ratchet. It was sitting right here and then I started grinding and yeah. Oh, but you know what? This is a bucket of iron filings. What am I thinking? I'm gonna have to stick my hand in there. Yeah. Well, that was a bummer. I could either take this apart and dry. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. I hate it. I hate it when I make more work for myself. Or I just slather the crap out of this thing with WD. It's just a task force. I think I'm just gonna spray it with WD-40 and hope for the best. All right, we got this thing coming fairly well. We're gonna do a few more weird things to it, but One thing that I'm really excited about, and this is something that I haven't had for months, the ability to work with the windows open. I get to listen to the birds now. Now in yesterday's vlog I mentioned we're doing something really exciting this weekend, and I want to tell you, but I don't want to tell you. I don't know if it's going to work out for sure, but it's like this, like something, there's a hint for you. There's a hint. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Embrace the suck. Alright, I finished up the scales for the little sliver knife. Really happy with how those turned out. Again, using my little grinding attachment, super handy. Also, really nice way to finish out G10 is with this stuff. Meguiar's scratch remover. I use that stuff on my furnace motor buffer. Nice and slow, not too fast. Nice loose cotton buff, or a mop, as Craig Lockwood would call them. And it works really nice. I sanded up to, this was up to 600 grit, and then just go over it with that scratch remover and you get really nice finish on G10. And a lot of times the G10, it's hard to get a really beautiful finish on it, but I find that scratch remover, it does a really good job. Got the sliver in the acid etch right now. As far as progress from these other knives, they're not going that good. I think I need to jump on this guy next. And then also, we cleaned these all up this morning. I need to get those put on. You know, that is one of my biggest challenges as a knife maker, as a full-time knife maker, is scheduling my time. You know, I always underestimate how long it's gonna take me to do a knife, and not just to finish the knife, but to get it to the standard that I want it to. Example, this knife here, I had the bevels done on this, and I went back and redid them 4 times. And I know there's a certain sense where it's kind of like, okay, you need to figure out, you know, this is business, you need to be efficient. At the same time, I wanna make sure that what I put out, I mean, when people buy a knife from you or me, they want the very best that you can do. If I hadn't gone over these bevels, I'd be sending a knife out that wasn't the best that I can do. I'd probably spend an extra hour cleaning the bevels up on this. I'd finish it up the first time, I'm like, sweet, got that done. I came back to it, I was looking to size up a handle for it, and I was like, oh man, you know what, I'm not happy about this. I go back, clean it up again. I did that 4 times. And it's really frustrating. I mean, thankfully I've got some incredibly patient customers. And the flip side of that is that every single knife that I've sent out, I know for a fact that it is the best of my abilities. It represents the highest of my skills for the time. Now I say for the time because every single knife is better than the previous knife, but I hate the thought, and I would never let a knife go out that I wasn't like, yes, that is me, that's my name, your reputation is on that blade, and for years and years down the road, they're gonna look at that and they're gonna be like, okay, so this is his skill level. I'm glad that I fixed this thing up and I actually got it to my skill level now. I'm also glad for patient customers. Anyways, I am going to crack on with some more of these knives here. I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3 of these handles glued up. When those are glued up, then I'll start shaping this one. And probably gonna end the vlog right here. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I thank you so much for watching. Cheers.